welcome to Fae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in to another soap making adventure. Back in May, I had done this soap. This was my amber and cinnamon inspired soap. I put these little gemstones on top, and when I was shopping for this particular stone, I came across a store on Etsy that specialized in different stones and tumbled rocks. And so I thought, well, I can't just get one, I'm gonna have to get two and make two different kinds of soaps. So that's what I've got here. This is the tumbled stone we're working with today. It's called Carnelian, and it's supposed to stimulate creativity. It's called the artist's stone, and so I have been, my creativity has been stimulated, and I'm going to put this on top of a soap today. So let's get started. I have got some goat milk that I'm going to add into my batter first and give that a little mix before I add in my lye solution. So when I saw this stone, sun and fire came to mind. So I'm going to try and get some of the same colors that are in the stone inside the soap, but I also want this to represent the sun and like lava and fire and flames. So into this bucket, I have a little bit more of my batter, and I'm going to add some fire cider. These two they're kind of even. They're not perfect, but they don't have to be. I've got some Coral Reef. These are all by Nurture Soaps. And then into the little bucket, this is called Lemon Drop. So I'm going to mix them all up. Didn't hit the record button. The fragrance is called Pineapple Paprika, and I've poured that in. I'm just mixing it in. The notes are pineapple, banana, passion fruit, mango, paprika, powder, cotton musk, and apple woods. And it's definitely fruity with a little bit of like a spice kick, but it's not like powerful, pungent, like in your face. It's still, it's delicate. But when I saw the fragrance, I thought this reminds me of summer. It's like hot and spicy and fiery, and it was just going to go so well with the design of this soap. It does have like 0.86 or something silly of a percent of vanillin in it, so it's going to discolor a tiny little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to do a hanger swirl with this soap, so I'm gonna get this all mixed in and start pouring. I don't think I've ever used this Coral Reef color. I really like it. So going on top of the soap, I've whipped up some frosting with a colorant called Brick Dust. I have an open tip for piping. I also have some Golden Buddha by Mad Micas, and some oil to do like a little drizzle on here in between layers and on top. I mixed a little bit of castor oil in with some olive oil because olive oil is like really thick and castor oil's, no, olive oil is really runny and castor is really thick, so I thought it would be like a good in-between. I also have some gold bursting beads by Brambleberry to put on top, and a glitter called Eco by Eco Glimmer called Rosé Can't even get a close-up look of it. I'm sorry guys. There we go. Rosé and stars that I'll sprinkle on top, as well as my little carnelian stones. Really excited to tell y'all what I got, okay? Back in May, I made a soap, released a video of a soap I made using egg whites. And in there, I had mentioned that one day, Bradley and I were going to get chickens. We weren't quite ready, but we knew the future. That's what we wanted. Well, it happened sooner rather than later. And it just felt like the universe was talking to me when I had just made that soap, and I saw a post on Facebook from a girl I went to high school with. She had a sister that for Easter, her kid went to a birthday party, and I guess it's a thing to get baby chicks for Easter, and then when you realize that you don't want them anymore, you don't know what to do with them. So she inherited this random chicken and she posted that she couldn't keep it. She lived in the city, she only had one chicken, you know, she just couldn't keep it, but she wanted to see it go to a good home. And I am a sucker for pets in need, and I'm like, Bradley, this baby needs a home, and he's like, no, we're not doing it, we're not ready. And I'm like, but who else is going to take him? And he realized the only reason why he was saying no is because we don't know anything about chickens. But I am a planner, okay? I know how to use the internet. So I was prepared. I went on Amazon and I bought a chicken keeping book. I did all my research, I joined all the Facebook groups, I got on YouTube, I knew what kind of chickens I wanted, I knew everything, okay? And then I also mentioned that we have a friend that has chickens, so we went and looked at his setup, and next thing you know, this chicken is on its way to my house. Well, you can't just have one chicken, right? I mean, it needs a friend. They're sociable animals. You need a flock. So I was like, well, let's go get some chickens. We went to a Tractor Supply company, and I only wanted like 4 chickens. I didn't want a lot. That's a lot of poop. I don't need that many chickens. I don't need that many eggs. I just wanted 4 chickens. Well, if you guys have ever heard of the phrase chicken math, it is a real thing. So we go to Tractor Supply company, and their limit is that you have to buy 4 chickens at a time. I don't want 4 chickens. I already have 1 chicken. I just need 3 chickens. Well, I came home with 4 chickens, okay? It happened. I came home with 2 Barred Rock breeds and 2 Isa Brown breeds. And the chicken that showed up on my doorstep was a mystery chick. I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl or a rooster or a hen. And I didn't know what the breed was. And so it's like, well, if it's a boy, I'm not gonna be able to keep it because our neighbors wouldn't appreciate it. And I don't want more chicks, and I don't want fertilized eggs, and roosters can be aggressive, and I don't want to take that chance with a baby. So if it was a boy, well, I've got 4 more chickens. Well, I didn't stop there. My collection wasn't complete. I needed more chickens. So my friend Erica went to Tractor Supply, and she found the chickens that laid the pretty blue-green eggs, and she brought me 2 of those a few weeks later. Sadly, I lost one of them, and I cried, and I really, really, really loved that chicken, but it happens. Now I have, let me count. Sorry, I gotta keep stopping and washing my hands because there's a hole in that piping bag, and it's just so messy. And I think I need to make more of this oil as well. There's just not enough in here. Okay, hold on. So there's Flora, Florence, Fauna, Fern, Fiona. There's 6 chickens altogether, okay? I have 6 chickens. Sadly, I believe Fern is a Fernando, and I'm going to have to get rid of him. And he was the original chicken. He is the reason why I have chickens. But I think this mystery chick is a rooster, and I also think the breed is called a golden laced Wyandotte, which I'm really sad because he would have been the one and only of his breed, but I really can't have a rooster. So now I'm down to 5 chickens, you guys, and I think I need more chickens. Bradley is building the coop, that has taken a while. He's never really built anything like that before, but we are excited to build our own and just kind of customize all of it. I named all the chickens that have names that start with an F because I want them to be like the Fab Flock, and I want to get a sign made that says Cackleberry Cottage. I didn't know a cackleberry is another word for a hen's egg, so I just thought it was so clever. There's so many puns of like Cluckingham Palace, or you can name them funny things like Hen Stefani and Cluck Norris. Like, I love chickens. I've turned into a crazy chicken lady. I just have. it's a mess. I'm a mess. But I just love everything chickens now, and I'm going to post the pictures of the chickens at the end of this video, as well as the making of our coop and run. So we decided to make it ourselves because the ones that you can buy are either really, really overpriced or overpriced and really, really cheap. Even though lumber is skyrocketed, it's like highway robbery right now, but I really wanted to be able to customize it myself and know that this is going to last us a while. But I have turned into a chicken lady, you guys, and I'm just so excited for them to poop out my breakfast. So excited to own chickens. And I can't wait for Bash to grow up and to just help. He's gonna be a chicken tender. I am the mama hen and he is the chicken tender. Yes, I went there. All right, some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. It is just luck of the draw what you get here, but you get this cute little stone on top of your soap. And I'm going to make another batch of these because this is just so pretty. Okay, going on next are the bursting beads. Oh, I am just so in love with this soap. It has been a while since I made a soap that I'm just over the moon with. And that looks good. And now for the glitter. I just love this. Lots of stars going on here now too. Oh my goodness, the soap is just, it's on fire. Alright, I'll give this a spray with the rubbing alcohol. I'll let it sit 24 hours, then I will come back and I will cut it. Alright, this soap is so pretty. I am having a hard time even wanting to cut it, I must say. Look. Ugh. We're stuck. Alright, we got stuck to the bottom there. It's actually been sitting on the cutter for like a couple days, so that's why. Look at the inside. Looks like fire. Oh, I love it. Looks like flames, right? It smells really good too. Let's get another one up here. Let's look at the top. Yes, indeed, these turned out precisely how I wanted them to. I love them. These will be available on July 30th. So if you want one, be sure to mark your calendars. Eventually, I'll get around to making another batch of them. Probably do it in a different scent, I'm not sure, but same look. There's still one more thing to add to this soap, and I have a little swirly sun stamp that I want to put on the front of it. So pretty. And I'm going to dip it in some gold mica so that matches the gold mica that's on top. And the sun stamp is just so tiny and so cute. I think I have it over here. Found it on Etsy. Yeah, looks like this. Looks like this, and it's meant for clay. Typically the woman makes them and used for clay. I'll leave the shop link down below. One day when I get my pottery wheel set up, maybe they'll have a multi-use. That's long time away from right now. But my hope is to create some soap dishes and maybe some shaving mugs, and just kind of incorporate some pottery into my soap as well, as just for fun. And I don't know, maybe I'll get really creative and make other things too, but again, it's a long time away. I still have to teach myself how to make pottery. I'm just all over the place with like my hobbies that I'm running out of time. I'm not running out of time. I have a lack of time to do everything that I possibly want, from baking and gardening and soap making, raising a kid, cleaning a house. It's a lot, but I have goals, okay? Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't leave me. In fact, if you're new around here, stay. Hit that subscribe button and stick around for more fun soap making videos. Questions or comments, you can leave them for me in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day, and I will smell you later.